Welcome back to the Beer Bros Podcast. Hope you guys are having a blessed day. Today's guest is a buddy of my brother's. His name's Elazar. What's going on, man?
What up?
The lawyer.
What's up?
How you been, dude?
Pretty good, man.
Good?
Yeah.
How's your day been?
Pretty chill, man. Finally got a day off, and I'm always doing stuff, man. So today I kind of just took the day off and just relaxed, watched football.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, football is upon us, and if you're a Cowboys fan, you're probably really sad right now. And who's your team?
Cowboys, man.
Oh, so
Cowboys.
you're in the same boat.
Tough.
We're all Cowboys fans on here.
I'm a Cincinnati Bengal fan now. They're losing right now, but
Yeah.
we're going to come back.
I don't know. I want to get into this a little bit.
I'm done with them.
Like, everybody wants to fire Garrett, but at the same time, I can't be mad at somebody that the players have to be responsible too.
They don't want
Yeah.
to for his ass.
Yeah, man. I was a big Garrett fan coming in whenever we had who was it, Parcells before?
Oh yeah. Well, we
Parcells?
had Wade Phillips.
Oh no, yeah, Wade Phillips.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, I want Garrett. But dude, it's already 2020. That's 10 years ago, man.
Yeah. It's tough whenever you
We've only had
look
like
at it.
two playoff wins. If you look at it, like
We
I think
beat.
I think it was the Lions. when it was
Seattle and the
Romo,
Lions.
and then the
Yeah.
Lions. So I think there's two.
That's pretty shitty.
And I think it was like
in
wild
10
card,
years.
like the first.
Yeah, we've not
so
been
like,
to the championship.
so I was like, that's gotta be,
Oh my god.
like, that's gotta be it, man. It's tough,
Okay,
man.
so
It's tough.
Jerry has come out and said he's not making a coaching change. That's just
And I think Garrett. I mean, he deserves it. I mean, just to finish off the
at
year.
least finish.
Finish
Well,
the
because
year
the worst of
Because
the worst is
we're freaking playoffs still, dude. I mean,
that sucks to say
It's
because we
still-
suck. But
Nah, because what division, like, a couple years ago, they had a losing record.
the Giants went to the wild card at a 9-7, and they won the championship.
I remember it was 7-9.
Yeah, Cardinals.
The
I believe.
fucking Seahawks. Seahawks had 7-9, and then they played the Saints, and the Saints were like a really good team. And it was whenever Beast Mode made that sick ass run, like that 80-yard touchdown run, like 40 dudes had to be on the field to take them out.
I mean, I don't know, man.
Impossible, bro. We can't have a losing
I'm not
record.
saying we couldn't do it, but
This ain't
fuck,
the
man.
team.
I don't know, man. From a distance, like it seems not that hard. It's like call the right plays and play fucking defense, but then I don't know. Like you said, maybe they're just done playing for Garrett.
They're just done. They fucking hate that fool.
Just-
Mr. Clapper, bro.
I just can't stand
Fourth down, something. Hey, come on. Dude, come
No,
on.
he wasn't clapping the other
This
day.
game, he didn't clap.
Yeah, the other day it looked like he was
I think he
sad.
kind of finally got the note, like on social media, everyone makes clowns on that fool for clapping.
Well, not just that, but it's like, bro,
It's fucked up.
you know what's at stake, and you're gonna. We look like shit against Chicago.
Yeah,
like
it
just
was
straight garbage.
bad. It was bad.
It wasn't
Even against like the Jets, bro, they looked like garbage. Can't move the ball at all.
That's what's weird is
That's the game that killed me, dude.
we have the offense, and yet we look. And okay, so I did notice this. I noticed that Prescott looks for Cooper a little too much.
Dude, yes.
He
Yes,
looks
dude.
for him too much. And I'm like, bro, you got Gallup, which he was sucking the other day too, but I don't know, man. Zeke doesn't, he looks big. He looks slow.
Dude, ever since he's let his hair grow out, it's not. He just a whole different. Ever since he came back from that, like that year where he was like, is he gonna be playing this week or not?
Oh, yeah.
That year just kind of messed him all up, bro. He got huge. He's just a big old bust now, bro.
Yeah, I don't really care for him.
He's a huge. He's a unit, man.
Bro, when I see it, I'm just like, what the fuck are we
But
doing?
like these past two games, when he'll make those breakaway runs, I'm like, hey, dude, he hasn't lost a step, but he's just huge.
But that's what sucks is I remember when Zeke could make something into nothing or make nothing into something
Yeah.
and then like the other day he finally got one big run over 20 yards and it was like a 31 yarder.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, dude, you used to have like a couple of those a game. Easy, just
Yeah.
and now I think the only way Garrett stays and keeps his job is if we get to the championship. Not the Super Bowl, but at least the
NFC.
championship.
we gotta make the playoffs. We gotta win a game. We're on
Playoffs.
But okay, but that's the thing. We can lose this next week again too. Even if the Eagles win this week against the Giants, and they win next week against whoever they play, and we lose next week against the Rams, as long as we beat the Eagles that
Yeah,
week
we're
16, and we beat the Redskins the final week, we're in.
Yeah.
So we can still fucking lose.
We'll go in with like 7-9 if like
Yeah.
worst comes to worst.
Yeah, we're looking pretty bad.
That's pretty sick.
It sucks.
It would suck to be like, say you had to play like the Saints or somebody.
Yeah, I think
bro.
it's right now. I think it's like
The
we play
Niners.
the Niners, but it's in Dallas.
That would
Yeah.
suck to lose to a 7-9 team when you're in playoffs. Like, hell yeah, they just.
Pretty much the way it looks is if we make it, or the Eagles, whoever makes it is going to play either the Seahawks or the Niners.
Yeah, something like that.
Whoever don't win the division is going to be the team to go to the
The third
yeah.
seed.
And so that fucking sucks for that team. But that's what I'm saying. Is if Garrett were able to win that game against Seattle or
That first
Seahawks,
round.
which then they'll probably have to go to the opposite, whoever they didn't play, and if they were to beat them, I mean, at that point, it's like, yeah, you just beat two of the juggernauts.
Yeah.
You can't.
Not just the NFC, bro. That's the whole NFL right there. Like that's top 5 team right there all together.
I hope it happens just because I'm a fan. But
Dude,
fuck, bro.
yeah, dude. I'm just done with them already, man. I'm just
We
like,
lost to the Jets. And
See,
the
but the
Bears.
Jets, I can say that was week 4 or whatever.
yeah,
it was.
I think it's like week 3 or week 4 or something
yeah,
like that.
it was a long time ago. Like
Yeah.
things have changed since then.
No.
But now that we're losing to like the Bears,
Trubisky
they're
was
talking
good.
about Trubisky being done with them, bringing in maybe Cam Newton, and then he goes and lights us up for
Dude.
4 touchdowns.
He
And
looked like a beast.
yeah, he looked like he's fucking been in the league for 10 years and just is
Trubisky,
the best. Yeah, he looked really good against us.
We like to do that to people. Yeah, Sam Darnold.
Darnold first came back from mono, dude.
He goes
Teddy
out here
Bridgewater.
Teddy Bridgewater, dude. He's
Nah,
legit, though.
Bridgewater
Yeah, he's
did look
legit, man.
good. He looked pretty
He's
good.
legit, man.
to
He's
other
gonna get
teams.
paid this offseason.
I don't know,
He's
man.
probably the best backup in the league.
Yeah.
That's what they said about Nick Foles. Look at him. He
Yeah,
got
he's,
benched just
I've never
last
liked
week.
him, man. I was like, he's not really.
He's
that
a
good.
he's a Eagles player.
He's a game manager, bro. Is what he is. He can't light it up.
No, he sucks. That's why I don't
Our
believe
whole
in
team sucks,
backups.
though. I really have a good team. Chark and Fournette, that's your 2 players? That's your 2 best players?
I don't know.
Would
they're
you want
just
those 2 players as your best players on the Cowboys? Leonard Fournette and DJ Chark.
not
Plus
Chark?
They have the fast Westbrook. DD Westbrook.
Oh, yeah,
yeah, but he's
Westbrook.
like I don't even know where he's at, dude. He's
I don't know.
it's
I
just
just
Chark and Leonard.
I look at it this way. I think the Ravens are about to win.
Easy.
I'm almost sure they're winning if they haven't won yet. Them, and I'm interested in seeing what what the Patriots look like
Chiefs
against.
Patriots tonight. Is it
Tonight.
tonight or at 2?
I think they play right now.
Yeah, I think so. I think
So-
tonight's Seahawks.
Yeah, oh yeah, Seahawks and Rams tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a,
Dude, Seahawks got a lot of primetime games, bro. They had like the Thursday night, and then they had another Sunday night, and then like a Monday night, and again tonight.
Yeah, Monday night like 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
yeah.
well,
So
fucking-
Yeah, dude, what the hell?
They're pretty good.
who are the Seahawks?
They're pretty good, bro.
I like Russell Wilson. I'd consider him MVP, but then they were looking at Lamar Jackson's
He's
rushing,
MVP, bro.
and he's the best rusher in the league.
Did he break?
He hasn't
Vic's-
broke it yet. I
Vic's
don't
record?
think so. No, because
He
he's
needs
still
like
needed
63 yards.
Yeah, let's see. Well, I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, like
But either way, it's like
62.
they had like 20 yards earlier.
he had 43, so he's about 20 away.
Next one.
Easy. That's easy.
I don't compare him to Michael Vick because I think he's better.
I think so too, dude. He's a legit quarterback. Vic was just like he's running hike and spiky plays out there, dude.
Dude, he
This one was
fucking. I don't know, man. He's. You know who I seen yesterday that kind of looked like he could do it too? I don't know his fucking name now, but they played Clemson. Virginia did last night, and that quarterback resembled a little bit.
Trevor Lawrence,
No, that's Clemson's
Oh,
quarterback.
Virginia's quarterback.
Virginia's
Oh,
quarterback.
dude, I didn't even
Kind-
watch that. It was like 55 to.
It was 62 to like
Yeah, dude.
17, I think the game was. But I'm just taking that quarterback.
He was legit.
He looked good,
Dude, I
man.
don't know. I just flipped through it, and he was dropping back, and I was what the hell, Virginia, black quarterback. I was like,
He's
looked
like
legit. Yeah, he took
6'2",
He took off. And I was
6'3".
like,
He's fast. He's big. He's got an arm. Like he looked good, and I was like, man, that could be a future quarterback in the league. Like just based off what it seems to be. You got to be athletic.
yeah, dude.
You can't be the Tom Brady anymore.
Yeah, no more Philip Rivers, Tom Brady,
Yeah.
Peyton Manning, all those
I
guys.
feel like
dude.
that's
It's the white
old.
guys. Just what?
Yeah,
I hate Philip Rivers. That team's too
He's
good
a
to be
mess,
second.
He's a mess.
I
Man.
feel bad for him. I feel like he hasn't had.
I feel bad for this Chargers fans. Shout out to Brian Green.
Who's that?
He's a
Die hard?
long time. And Dread King. Well, you guys know Dread King?
Uh-uh.
He's from Rio Rancho, man. They're huge Chargers fans, dude. And the past couple weeks, man, they talk crap in the group chat, and they're like, "We got it this week." And then
It sounds like a
just
Cowboy
I
fan.
only know
Yeah.
one
they're
Charger.
the Cowboys of the AFC, dude.
Yeah, kinda.
They honestly are.
Audrey's little brother. That's the only Charger fan I know. What's
Charger
Lucro?
fans?
Yeah.
Lucas,
I don't think I've ever met anybody that likes the Chargers. I like the Chargers, like just
yeah, they're good, man.
Respect.
There's
like I don't know. I liked them before, like when they had Drew Brees and LaDainian Tomlinson and Junior Seau
Tony
and
Bates,
Sean Merriman and all those guys.
Cromartie, dude.
Yeah, they were stacked back in the day,
Antonio
bro.
Gates, bro. Who else? They had some like decent receivers too, bro. Huge.
Yeah, they've always been pretty decent. Just I don't know.
I guess they're the Cowboys, dude. They're the Cowboys of the AFC. That's what I've always said.
Fuck, that sucks.
That's what it sounds like. I didn't know they had all those fuckers down.
Yeah, they were good, and then even now they're fucking good. But I think what holds them back is Philip Rivers,
Lack of
Yeah,
mobility.
and I think that's what holds back the Saints.
Their quarterbacks, their backup is Tyrod Taylor, dude.
Oh,
And
okay.
he's legit. Dude. I've always liked him.
He
And
played for Tech.
no,
No, he played for.
he played for. Dude, that's
Ohio
gonna bother
State?
me now. No,
Yeah,
I think Virginia Tech.
Yeah, Virginia.
He played
Tech.
at Virginia Tech, and they were like, "Oh, it's the next Michael Vick." And then
Oh yeah,
he was
yeah.
backup to Flacco
Uh,
when they won the.
see, that's who I give credit to is John Harbaugh, saying "fuck Flacco." I'm going Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, that's all.
Well, because think Flacco was your slow,
Yeah, bro. he-
tall, arm strength, everything prototype quarterback. They said, "We're done with you. We're gonna move into this. We're putting all our chips in on Lamar Jackson." And look, man, it's paid off.
That's true. Goes out, gets
Yeah, bro.
big ass tight end.
Big ass tight ends.
They have like 5 tight ends.
Yes,
Then you
that's what
got-
we're talking
Then you
about.
got your wide receiver of the fucking year with the
Marquise Brown.
That pulls a beast.
Yeah.
Really just need a great veteran to supporting cast on that. Their team pretty
They got.
strong.
Don't they have Crabtree or no?
No,
I think
they
he's done. I
had
think
him.
he's done, right?
Yeah, he's been out for a
Yeah,
little
he's been out
year.
for a while. Yeah,
But
I have a team.
they're stacked.
it takes risk, man. With risk, there's reward, but sometimes it don't work out. Look at Andrew Luck. I don't think the Colts were ever prepared for Luck to be like, "Hey, I'm out."
Yeah, dude, no way.
And now they don't like Jacoby Brissett. I respect him, but the boy is not.
He's not a
anywhere-
franchise quarterback.
No, he's not.
He's not.
I like
French.
Jacoby Brissett.
He's
sick,
cool,
though.
he's
good.
cool,
He's
but-
man.
I like
it's-
He's
Jacoby
cool,
Brissett.
man.
And I don't know, man. It just sucks that that's the way it goes. You take risk, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, he's cool.
Like I'm interested in this year's draft for the quarterbacks because you got the guy out of Oregon coming out.
Oh yeah, he was like he's always been like the,
The top guy.
This year he just
Well, he's not been bad. He just beat Utah, and then you have Jalen Hurts. He's the first quarterback to play on 2 teams to make the playoffs in college.
oh
Who's
yeah,
that? The one from OU?
Yeah.
he's from Alabama.
So Jalen,
he's good,
well,
bro.
they
I think
say
he's good.
they got Tua Talalova or
Whatever his name is.
but he's got that hip injury
He's
that a
out
lot
for a
of
year,
people
he
are
said, yeah.
questioning right now, and they compare him to Russell Wilson.
I'm not a big fan of him, bro.
He would literally be the only left-handed quarterback in the league.
Dude,
There's not one.
I don't think you can be a left-handed quarterback in the NFL in today. I don't know why. It just
Well, you would have to switch
you
your
have
line.
to you have to adapt everything.
You would have to get a really good right tackle to cover your blind side. it would be different. Your whole fucking offense would be changed.
And I like the only left-handed quarterback that's been like legit good was like Steve Young.
That was it. Yeah, I was
And then
gonna
like
say, there was
Tebow, dude, Tebow was sick, bro. I love Tebow.
Tebow was
Dude, he was my idol in middle school, bro. I was like, dude,
There's not a left-handed quarterback in the league.
I don't think so, bro.
I'm pissed.
Oh, you're lefty,
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, I'm fucking,
No.
I never noticed.
There's no left-handed quarterback. Vic was a lefty,
Yeah.
but Vic was not a quarterback per se.
just an
like,
athlete, bro.
he was just an athlete. He improvised, and that
He was
was
ahead
it.
of his time, is what it was.
Yeah.
I hope that fool gets drafted #1 now.
Who?
Tua?
Tua, whatever.
Toa Tagovailoa.
His little brother's, I think, a red shirt
Really?
right now. He's gonna be the quarterback next year
For
for
Alabama?
Alabama.
Damn, they're gonna end up like Giannis and his brother and shit
yeah.
for basketball. Nah, yeah. So then you have him. Then you have Trevor Lawrence from Clemson.
The white dude?
Yeah.
The dude, the fucking.
And then you got
Yeah,
Joe
yeah.
he's good,
Bauer.
bro.
He's pretty good.
You got Joe
Oh,
Bauer from
Burrow.
Burrow from LSU now.
Is he good?
I don't know, man. He's legit. I think he's just managing the game, bro.
Well,
He's a good-
they
he's good.
showed a
He's gonna be like a-
2015 class of Ohio State, and it was
Yeah.
Cordell Jones, it was Burrow or
Burrow,
whatever,
and they had,
and then they had
Braxton Miller. And
Braxton
they had,
Miller, and then who was the other?
What's that fool's name, man?
The guy that just came
That
out.
just came out, yeah.
But
I
their
don't know.
their fucking quarterbacks are
Who's the
fucking
quarterback room?
stacked.
Who's the quarterback now? Fields?
Fields.
Yeah, Fields.
Yeah.
I haven't watched Ohio State all year, bro, and they're like they were #1 at the time, but I haven't.
I mean,
watched-
it's a
they're
toss
just-
up.
but they're
between
always
them and-
killing everybody, and I'm like, I don't know if they're legit, but I watched last night. They're
I'm
good.
calling it now. I don't think they're going to move it from 4 to 6 or 8 teams. I think what's going to take place is the scheduling is all based off the schools.
Yeah.
So you make your own scheduling for the most part. And so like Alabama purposely schedules like
They
out of
play
conference
nobody,
games,
bro.
but they're weak out of conference games.
Oh, like when they play like NMSU.
Yeah, when they play
Yes,
NMSU.
but I think what's going to take place is now you're going to want to play like a Notre Dame or a Oregon,
Shout out Notre Dame.
like somebody
Yeah.
that has a little bit of respect that will be up there.
So your resume looks a little bit better.
Yes, because that's what it is strength of scheduling.
Well,
Yeah.
SEC you really don't have to.
And then they schedule it, dude. Like I think like years ahead, like 2 years, 3 years ahead. You know, like they're not.
right,
like,
there's
just,
not
oh,
like
like,
this
oh, I can
year
do it
and then
this
next
year.
year I get to pick it. No,
Yeah, no.
you're right, but I think that's what it's going to boil down to is your scheduling is going to take
Yeah.
a big part about it because you look at like Alabama, if they would have made it, bro, they didn't play nobody except for LSU, which they lost. And if they wouldn't have lost last weekend to who was it, like Auburn. I don't think they would have. I think they would have made the playoffs. Oklahoma would have been out. Alabama would have been in, and
I don't watch no college basketball or college football, but
They dude, I was looking today. I was watching TV and they said Ohio State should be #1 because they beat like 3 top 10 teams in like the past 3 weeks, bro.
yeah,
Oh,
they
fuck,
beat,
dude.
they
'Cause
beat Wisconsin,
Wisconsin,
Penn
Penn
State,
State.
and Minnesota. I think it was.
Did they beat Minnesota? They beat someone else. I don't know who it was.
It was somebody.
It was 3 top 10 teams though. Man, that's hard to do,
it's
bro.
gonna be OU versus Ohio State.
I believe so.
I think that's the first round. First round.
no, it's
Yeah.
Clemson,
Oh
Ohio
no, yeah,
State.
that's
Yeah,
right.
LSU.
That's right.
And
I think
LSU and
Oklahoma can beat
Oklahoma.
LSU, bro.
I think so too.
They could score a lot, but they that defense for them, bro. They
Their
give-
defense
they
has
give
been
the big
good
play.
lately.
They give up the big play. Did you see yesterday? They
What?
threw in that like true freshman quarterback Baylor did, and it was like 2 for 2 with like 170 something yards with 2 touchdowns. They're like,
Fuck.
dude, they just
See, that's the kind of shit I don't know. I think Lincoln Riley is probably going to be the coach of the Cowboys next year.
dude. I want him or Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer would be. Oh, dude,
I didn't think about Urban Meyer.
Yeah, I was
have
reading
a lot of
things.
respect for
Yeah,
him.
Since Bama's out, bro, I think that nigga's about to leave. Who's
Nick
the-
Saban. You think they're just gonna?
He's out of the playoffs now. Now they can get over that little decade of
I
runs.
think
he's
he
done.
he coached in the NFL, huh? Like he
Yeah, he
was
coached
the coach of
the
the
Dolphins, and
Whenever
they
they win like
sucked.
0-15,
Yeah,
like
they
0-16,
fucking suck.
that was the coach for them.
But
I
imagine
don't
that.
know if I want Nick Saban. Plus, I don't
Nah,
think Jones
nah.
would hire him
Nah.
because
He's
he ain't gonna
SEC.
have no control over him. Nick
I
Saban
know.
ain't gonna put up with.
But he has
I-
that
I
title resume, bro.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah,
matter.
I think if we get a coach, it'll be Urban Meyer because we just like Ohio State players, bro. Like we got Zeke, then we used to have his brother, or no, what's that dude's name? Rod Smith.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
Ohio State, and then we had Devin Street, and then I think we have someone on defense from Ohio State. And then like undrafted players, we always get them from Ohio State. They don't do shit, but
I mean,
we always.
I
get 'em.
wouldn't be against that
No, dude.
pickup. I'd be super
I'm all
cool
for
with
that.
it.
Or even Ron Rivera, man.
No, I don't want Ron
no,
Rivera.
no.
I don't, because I don't feel like he has what it takes.
Yeah, he
He didn't
He's
get
good,
it
bro.
done with Carolina.
gets it hard. He's a hard nosed coach, bro. I think you just. I don't think that's how it is nowadays.
I
though.
think he would fit good in like New York.
The Giants?
Yeah,
Or the Jets? Giants?
the Giants. I think, because think about it. Washington's looking for a coach. Cleveland will probably be looking for a coach. The Giants are going to be looking for a coach. Who else am I thinking of?
Bengals.
Dallas.
Who's the Bengals coach? No, he's just,
Carolina will be looking for a coach
He's
too
just
now.
a new coach, though, right? The Bengals coach.
Yeah, he's
For
a
sure.
new coach, so he'll have at least another year or so. But I don't
I
know.
don't know who we're gonna get. We gotta get somebody. I'm tired of Garrett's ass.
Dude.
Well, I think
I don't
And
care.
you know,
like,
and if we go a different route and get someone from inside our like coaching staff, I like what's his name, Richard.
oh yeah, that's
Dude,
who they've thought
Dude, I've
about.
always said him, but then lately I'm just like, you know what, man, just stay on the defense side, man.
You know what? I would just say start over.
Yeah.
Fuck
Clean
it.
the house,
Just
bro.
clean the house. Say fuck it.
trade
and
Zeke.
Oh, dude.
I would trade Zeke. I would trade Dak too. I would trade both of them. Try to go get a number one pick. See how high you get, because there's a lot of quarterbacks right
Yeah.
now. Go get you a
Just starting. I
quarterback.
think Zeke or Dak can't he leave? Or is
Yeah,
that
he-
next year?
No, this is it.
This
He
is last
hasn't
year?
signed anything. We could franchise tag him, which wouldn't be a bad idea.
How are we gonna do that?
Probably.
Him or Cooper.
No, I'd say sign Cooper.
I sign him,
Sign
bro.
Cooper, sign Byron Jones.
You think Coop's gonna stay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think he'll stay, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he's had a lot
Ever
of
since he
success.
went to the Cowboys,
The
bro.
boy's hurt.
That's
That's the thing. The boy is hurt. He's been hurt all season, and yeah, he's performing. I think.
I think he's like top 10 like receiving yards. Like
I
he was
think
up top 5. But
Jones is good at paying.
Yeah.
Last time I checked.
I would trade Zeke though.
I definitely would.
I would trade him and just see. I really wish we would have just not got Zeke and let Pollard start.
Just make
He's
an
good, bro.
example, bro. Like,
but he's not a franchise running back either. He's
No,
just more that third
But
down.
that's what we were talking about. Is nowadays, bro, running back is by committee.
Yeah, you have to have 2-3 good running
Yeah.
backs, bro.
Yeah, that's like look at what's his name, Matheson or
Matheson
whatever.
for the Vikings.
Yeah, like when
And like right now for the Saints, I was watching their game right before I got over here.
Murray.
They have Murray, Kamara, and then they have
That
freaking
Hill.
bro.
Yes.
He's all over the place, bro.
That fool is like the
Dude.
most versatile
That-
player in the
dude, I was actually
league.
gonna bring it up when we were talking about the Ravens, bro. It's like Hill, he's like the skill guy, but there's I forgot what his name is, bro. He's a fullback and nose tackle for the Ravens, bro. He's number I think 42, but dude, he's legit,
What
bro.
the fuck?
He's a unit, dude. He's fucking like 6'2", like 250, bro. He's just a monster.
I think it's just more about athleticism
Yeah.
these days.
I forgot
Yeah,
that,
if you can go both ways, bro, I think it's gonna be a thing coming on where if you can go two ways, offense defense in the NFL, like how it used to be, like when it first started, bro. That's a hot take. Hey, it's a hot take.
like Dion.
Imagine. I don't
Both
know
ways,
if
bro.
both ways, but
Dude,
when you're-
that's if you can.
the
have
more you could do, the better.
yeah, bro.
That's what it boils down to. Like if you're fast and you're like you got moves and shit.
Kind of like who was it that was for like the Browns that he used to be like the kick returner and he plays for the Giants now, I think. He used to be the kick returner.
Oh, Jabril Peppers.
Peppers, Jabril Peppers. Dude, like in
could've
college,
done
bro.
something like that.
He
He was
was
coming
good.
out of college, bro. He didn't even know what the hell he's playing. He was playing like.
He was
He
playing
didn't even
a lot
know
of
he just like
positions,
I was playing
linebacker,
receiver,
safety.
running back,
That'd be sick to see
safety,
something like that.
outside backer, bro. He's playing all over the place.
Imagine having him on your fantasy. You know,
Yeah,
defensive
I mean-
player.
That's clutch, bro.
I don't know. It just there's so much when it comes to like just trying to figure out like the Lamar Jackson thing. Because he's too fast, he improvises, he's quick, he stops and goes on a dime, he can throw the ball like no other. He's smart, he slides, he gets out. Like, he literally seems. But I will say, because this is how I am, I gotta see more.
Yeah.
Like no matter, even if he wins the Super Bowl this year,
He's got to do it for the rest of his.
Yeah.
And what it is, bro. This great year, he has to do it forever.
Because look
Because
at
if he
Patrick
just falls off-
Mahomes. He had a good ass season, and I seems
This
like
year-
it's pretty mediocre
This year, if
this
you
year.
see him throw 3 touchdowns, you're like, 3 touchdowns, dude. If Peyton Manning was doing that, you're like, damn, he threw 3 touchdowns today. Back in like 10 years ago, bro. He's 3 touchdowns, and then they're like,
For real, yeah. You right.
on fantasy, even like on fantasy, fucking Mahomes only got me like 30 points. Fucking wasted game.
Fucking right, bro.
Isn't that the fucking truth though? Because
Fuck.
fuck, man. Nowadays, I think our expectations get high.
Well,
Yeah,
when
and I
you
think
see-
it's because of fantasy, bro. It's fantasy sports.
Yes,
Everything, dude.
you expect so much.
Running
more
back has
from
to get
people.
100 yards
at
every
least,
game, bro.
at least, and
That's
a
10
touchdown.
points, bro. 10 points.
10 points, touchdown.
16
You're good.
points, you're good.
Yeah, you're like yes, double digits, 16. I wish he'd score one more
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Oh, give him a
Because
10-yard carry.
it's just the way it works,
I guess
man.
that's true. Because fuck, I'd be on the fantasy, I'd be pissed.
Yeah, just fucking, and then you're done. You're just watching one game. You're just fucking
Like DeAndre Hopkins.
bro.
DeAndre Hopkins, 2 catches. The fuck?
Yeah, it's,
Like the
it's
first, were you watching the Saints game?
Yeah.
What's his name? Cook. He had like 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns and
First
that was
quarter,
it.
bro. And I'm like, damn.
But then he's
dude, man.
done.
Yeah.
But then you can sit there and be like, oh, well, he did pretty damn good. Like, he only got
He
2
had 2
touchdowns and, like, I think he had, like, 40 yards
Yeah.
or
He has
whatever.
20 points on fantasy. That's-
Yeah, so
that's-
he had, like,
what a
20
good
points.
one
catch.
fucking quarter, bro.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, well, fuck, if he would have not got hurt.
Well, damn, that fool fucking threw a whole
Yeah.
shoulder to the underneath of his helmet.
Fucked him up.
I don't know, man. It's just, I think you're right. Fantasy has fucked up football for everybody. 'Cause
Yeah, man.
We expect a lot from these
Even
fuckers.
dude, like just on social media, if you go to like fucking Zeke's pictures, when you look at the comments, there's always some fucking asshole saying, "Dude, I need you to score 10 points tonight because I got him a fucking me and my buddies."
I
are
couldn't
I'm
do
like,
that.
dude, what
Nah,
the- you think this fool's gonna read that shit? Dude?
He probably
What an
does.
asshole.
You know who I feel bad for at the beginning of the season? Caldwell Pope for the Lakers, dog. That dude was getting so much bullshit on social media. That fool would play like the whole game, no points. Whole game, like 5 games straight, bro. So social media was fucking him up.
Oh my
Like
god.
what? Why?
Cause he was just
Even
he
like
was
a-
just sucking, bro.
Like what's his name? The fool from UNM, Tony Snell.
Oh, Tony
Did you
Smith.
see that one? It was like a pic. His like stat line. It was like 20 minutes played, 0.0 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 everything.
Yeah, bro. They were giving him shit, and this fool was just playing like they were like, damn, give him this $16 million contract for him to go out there and do nothing. Literally, he was doing shit, bro. Then,
That's how I feel like with Zeke. I feel like we fucked up by signing him.
Yeah, bro. Nowadays you can't give a running back that, dude.
No, because look at Todd
Yeah,
Gurley.
There was
Fucked
the
up.
best example.
Look at fucking. Who else got us?
Melvin,
John is
but-
David
Melvin
Johnson.
hasn't signed.
David Johnson just
Oh, yeah, David Johnson.
fell off, bro.
Boom, nothing.
Did they sign him though? Did
That's
they?
a hard-
They had
that's a
signed him
hard-
a little bit before he got hurt, man.
And that's what they're doing right now. They got the committee. I think they have a Kenyon Drake, and then they have some other dude, and then they have.
See,
David
this
Johnson.
is what I would
They're just
suggest with the running back. Since you don't have longevity in the NFL, what you should do is allow them to sign like a minimum of like 2 years when you get drafted.
Yeah,
Because within those 2 years, you should know whether or not you're going to be good.
yeah.
Because Zeke won the league title, I think, 1 out of 2 years. By
I
that time,
think he had it like the rushing title every year except that year that
he got
and
suspended.
I think he's only been like 4 years, right? Since
Yeah.
he got so
So see,
Damn.
if you would have signed him for only 2 years,
crazy, bro.
you would have already signed him for 4 years, which he'd already be halfway done through his contract.
Mhm.
And I think it's like, what is it, like 7 or 8 years is the good length for a running back? Because
Yeah, I think it's like I was reading something. It's like the average running back lifespan in the NFL is like 5 years. Like that's all.
Yeah.
it is.
So see, if you sign them, they get their big contract sooner, and then you don't have to rely on them in the back end. You can start looking again.
So you should just do like a hockey contract, like sign him 8 years and.
Fuck no. The only position I think you could sign like that is a quarterback.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
because, and even then, I don't think you'd want to be locked in for 8 years.
Because fucking, like I said, hockey players get paid like 20 years.
But baseball
Well,
players
really?
too.
They get paid for
Like Bryce
fucking-
Harper, I think signed a 10-year
No,
contract.
it's a 13-year, bro.
13 years.
Manny Machado
Jesus.
got the 10-year.
Oh my gosh! See, to me,
That's and there's
That's
no
dumb.
opt-outs, nothing, bro. He has to just
Yeah.
or they either cut him or that's it. Just stay
That's all the
there.
NHL is.
13 years, bro. That's a long ass time.
that is a long time.
I think that was I think he's like how old is he? Like 22, 20 No, he's like 24.
Yeah, he's a little bit older.
Do you think about it? That's half of his lifespan right there.
But
Just
that's it. He's gonna retire a Philly.
Yeah, dude.
Unless he gets traded.
Yeah,
but it would
but
be long. Like he'd be
he's
in the
like-
back end
they
of
gotta
his
just-
career.
Someone's just got to cut that fucking contract in. I think he'll be like, get me out of here.
But see, that's what sucks too. It's like, why would you want to sign for that long?
True.
I get that baseball has no cap, so they
Yeah.
can sign to whatever.
Yeah.
But at the same time, even for me, I'm like, 13 years in
Imagine-
one place when I
imagine-
could be anywhere.
Your job's all. I'll give you this pay for 13 years. You're like, 13 years. You can't quit. You just gotta run out your contract. You're like, fuck, bro.
I'll be
Yeah.
like, can we sign a half deal?
Yeah, dude.
Like, I'll take half of that for the half of the time
Half of the
because, like, that's a long fucking time for anybody. Like,
Just doing anything.
like if I signed 13 years at my job, I'd be there till I was 40.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Like, that's a long fucking time to be like, yeah, you give me the money. Like, if you gave me the money up front,
Yeah. So like a front loaded contract.
yeah, like you're just like, yeah, here's 60% of it now, and then throughout the next 13 years you get the 40. I'll be like, okay.
But,
Right now, fuck it. No.
but
I don't
it
know.
depends. I don't know. I wouldn't do it because, like I said, I think Patrick Kane. He's barely getting on this back end of his.
Patrick
Like,
Kane.
he was fucking on like 15 years. I think he's barely getting out of that contract finally for the Blackhawks.
Blackhawks, yeah.
So I think he's finally getting out of that contract signing. He's probably gonna sign another 5 years to somebody.
That just, I don't know, man. That to me, that's just. I wouldn't sign anybody but a quarterback, and even then, I think
Yeah.
5 years is a good enough amount.
Or a defensive end. You could get or a line like a left tackle.
It's just there's so much wear at every
Yeah,
position.
dude, like the lineman spots, bro. I think they just should sign 1 year deals, 1 year deal, 1 year deal, 1 2 year deal, bro. That's the position where you're just getting boom, boom,
hit
on
all
your head
the time.
all the
I
time,
never
bro.
thought
I never
Because
thought
think
about
about
it. Think
linebackers
about it.
coming
Just
in
like
for
this,
blitzes
boom.
and boom,
Getting fucked
they're
up.
nailing you.
And it's not just someone fucking just coming in, dude. They're coming in hot, bro. So it's
Yes, they're coming in with force and they're wanting to fuck you up.
Beast, dog. Imagine going
like,
against
dude, he's a monster,
fucking
bro.
Nick Bosa every fucking.
Fuck no,
Oh, yeah.
them fools.
Both of them were good. I was looking at the Chase. What's his name? The Young.
Chase Young.
Chase Young. Dude, they had Chase Young. They had the little Bosa, and then they had the big Bosa. All at Ohio State, bro. I don't know if they were all playing at the same time, but
But
they're
still,
just it's a
they,
factory, bro.
they
They just-
develop
they got
good
the next
defensive
guy.
ends
They just
over
got the
there.
next guy coming up.
I don't know. Ohio State's probably the top of the line when it comes to developing players.
Yeah. Them or like Florida State too. They got-
Yeah.
Alabama's not bad.
Yeah, Alabama's not bad, bro. At first, it was like they were saying Alabama was like the running back university, like
They're-
because they had.
No,
like,
that's Georgia.
But dude, Georgia,
Georgia's got
Right now-
the running backs, bro.
They
They,
had
just got them, and it's
Sonny
like
Michelle, Todd Gurley, who else?
they had. Did Nick Chubb go
Oh
there?
yeah, Chubb, and then
Nick
they
Chubb
have the
went
dude
there?
right now.
They have that dude right
Swift?
now. Yes,
He's
bro.
bad,
They
bro.
just running backs.
I was gonna say
forever.
Alabama don't really have very great.
Yeah, but
They have
that's-
defense.
They were
their
saying
corners
because it was like Mark Ingram, Derrick Henry. What's that dude that was a bust? He went to the Browns. Trent Richardson.
Oh yeah,
And then
Trent
they had
Richardson.
Kenyon Drake, and they were
Drake,
saying
Mark
I'm like,
Ingram.
they get Mark Ingram, and then they get to NFL, and they're like get drafted high, everything, and they just and then who's the dude for the Raiders right now? Jacobs.
Oh yeah, Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, he's good.
He's good now.
legit.
It's his
He's an
first
average
year.
fucking running back, though. I think.
Derrick Henry has
Derrick
kind
Henry's-
of come back though.
Yeah, he's
Ingram too. Like
Ingram
those two.
came
are
back
Ingram's
like,
not bad
He's
either.
sick.
2 out of 7 is bad Alabama. We're
Yeah.
getting somewhere.
It was just Trent Richardson was
When it
just
comes
like,
to Alabama, I think of like corners.
yeah, I was gonna say there's
Like
Yeah,
their
safety,
defense
yeah,
is
DBs.
shit like that is good.
yeah,
And I don't know.
or backers too. They get good backers out of there too.
Yeah, if you want a receiver, you got to go to like Clemson. You got to go to
Oh,
North
yeah.
Carolina.
They were
or Georgia.
who was it, dude? I was looking at it last night. They had what's the dude? Hopkins, Sammy Watkins, someone else, and then this dude that was like there now. I don't know, like they're
Yeah.
Clemson, yeah,
they're legit, bro.
Clemson does have some good wide. They're big.
They're
That's
big
what they
as
are,
fuck,
big and
bro.
fast.
big. Yeah,
And so, I don't know. I wish Dallas would get their shit together, dude.
Shit's sad,
Like
bro.
people can make fun. They can talk all the shit that they want. But I'm just gonna throw this out there. You want a loyal like guy? Date a Cowboy fan.
gotta switch it up man, to NBA.
Oh, you want to talk NBA?
Yeah,
This was all about the
I love
NBA.
that. NBA.
Well, start us off.
He's a Suns fan.
Dude,
You're a Suns
we're
fan?
talking about being loyal fans. I think I'm the most loyal. I'm a Suns fan. Phoenix Suns. From the days with Steve Nash.
I used to
Morris
call him
Stoudemire.
Steve Snatch.
I hate him, bro. That fool took an
And then he
MVP
came to
from
the
dog.
Lakers, and I was like, I don't want this motherfucker on my team.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, my
I
God.
want this one. I don't. Okay, first of all, I don't like LeBron.
No.
I am not a LeBron
I wish I would have
fan.
never gone to Lakers, bro.
I'm not a LeBron fan,
Either.
and I
I hate
don't
that fucking
support.
bro.
Yeah, he's legit. I love LeBron, but he could have gone.
I like him
somewhere
as a person, not a basketball player. I think he's just overhyped.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. They look fucking good as fuck right now, and I'm happy the
You're
Lakers
you're
look
Lakers
good.
fan?
Yeah,
Lakers fans, both of you guys.
Yeah.
but ultimately, like I hate when they compare him and say, "Oh, is he gonna go down as the best Laker?" I'm like, bro, he's not even been
Like,
there.
He's been like a year and a half, and the first year didn't even count. Like,
Yeah, he was hurt half of that year, and then this year he got Anthony Davis.
dude, and I think he wasn't hurt last year, bro. He's just like, I'm not playing this fucking year. Like,
Well, yeah,
I'm not
when you
playing,
look at
bro.
the
I'm
The
fucking,
sick of that ball boy. I'm sick of that Ingram motherfucker.
Dude,
that
I'm sick of Golden State.
Yeah.
he's the general manager of the Lakers team.
Of the
bro.
franchises he's
He was
been
doing
a
the
part
same
of.
shit with Cleveland, bro.
That's true. I give him that much credit.
Did
He
you ever
was a-
see that thing where it was like his master plan, where they got Larry Nance Jr. and Clarkson, and who else they get? The center, like that big guy, like
They didn't get
the foreign
him,
guy.
did they?
Well, it was whenever they were he was on the Cleveland, and they traded to the
Yeah, I
Lakers.
remember they got him right
Because
before.
there was like the Lakers like top cap guys.
Yeah.
Just so they could get that cap out of here, and he went to the Lakers so he could have like cap room to work with.
Yeah, he took some sorry ass niggas off our team, but
He,
I like the NBA for that reason.
dude. Yeah,
It's like a fantasy pick.
yeah, dude.
It's like you can kind of manipulate the system to put you and others in a good situation.
Yeah, if you think about it, like you say, well, this guy's done in 2 years, this guy's done in 2 years, this guy's done in 2 years. They could all meet up somewhere else, and this team has enough cap space in 2 years. They'll go
Why
there.
do you think?
I don't
This
know.
is the biggest question everybody asks. Why do you think the Knicks just can't get it done?
Dude, I think they're like the Cowboys of the NBA, bro. They're the.
I guess you're
they're-
kind of right.
Dude, they're the
Fucking,
they're the
yeah.
fucking they always like everyone wants to go to New York, everyone wants to do this, and it's just like, nah.
nah, bro. I don't know. It's just like the rap game. It's like all the old heads.
Yeah,
are
it's just
a
like
Knicks
the
fan.
older, like from
And
the
then
90s,
younger
bro.
dudes don't never seen the Knicks be good, so they're like, why the fuck would I go to the Knicks?
I'm gonna go to Miami. I'm gonna go to Lakers, bro. Fuck
They've
this.
seen championships here, there, and everywhere, but they've like.
I don't know. I really thought Durant was gonna sign with them.
I think he was until he
With the
realized.
Yes.
Ah, dude, nah.
I just, for me, I would. That's like a historical place to play. Is Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, and I
Like,
think that's what like people don't give a fuck about when they're gonna go play. They're like, I don't care, dude. Like,
Yeah, I don't think.
but that's the thing. But
Yeah.
like how's the saying go? Like, heroes save the day, but legends live forever, or something like. Or,
heroes die, legends live forever. Or something. The
Yeah,
Sandlot, whatever.
Yeah. And so like, I'm just like, that to me would mean a lot, especially if I was the guy
Yeah.
and I go in there and just get something done that hasn't been done in decades.
I was gonna say they ain't won in probably 20 years.
Dude.
Yeah, it's, no, I think it's been like 30 years.
I was gonna say they ain't
It's
won.
been a long
90s,
time.
they didn't win.
And then like when they'll recruit someone, they'll bring like Spike Lee in or something. I'm like, dude, who? Like,
Yeah,
who? Like,
who
dude, like
did
you're gonna
that
get like an
recently?
18-year-old kid, 20-year-old kid,
Well, it was
and
like
show
the
them
Lakers
Spike
when they
Lee,
had Magic Johnson. Like,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about
and then they'll
Magic.
put like
Yeah.
Magic Johnson. What's that fool's name? Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They'll bring all them in. I'm like, dude, like,
Yeah, you
it's
gotta
over
bring
and done
some-
with, bro.
Yeah, you gotta bring somebody else now. It's like
You
I
gotta
get
bring
it.
me what I want. It's like you gotta tell me you're gonna get commercials. You're gonna get like the fucking endorsement.
LeBron
deals.
played it out good, bro. He has a son in one of the top private schools
Yeah.
in the fucking nation. He's in Hollywood, already gonna come out with a movie next year or whenever it
He
comes
did
out.
it
So
selfishly.
he's just like, fuck it, dude.
he marketed himself pretty damn good.
He's LeBron James, bro.
But the only team that
He
can
is
bring somebody
LeBron
into an
James.
interview that makes sense is like Toronto. Bring Drake in, everybody fucks with Drake.
Yeah, dude.
So-
That's
but that's what I'm saying.
so
that's
that's
new
today.
era.
That's
So, yeah, that's
like
what-
Drake is the Spike Lee of now, bro.
That's
like,
true.
You see that 30 for 30 with Reggie Miller, and it was like the Knicks and the.
Oh yeah.
Whenever like Reggie Miller was doing this shit to like
To Spike Lee, yeah.
That's Drake, bro. That's Drake to
Drake?
like the Warriors, dude. That's them right there. That's gonna be a 30 for 30 in 20 years now.
And then we're gonna be like,
Sure.
why the fuck Toronto always bringing up Drake in the interviews in 30 years? Like, fuck Drake.
Drake's gonna be
Old
looking at
ass.
his dad with the fucking pants.
Nah, he'll never.
Our
look
kids
like
are
that
like,
shit.
fucking Drake, dude.
Drake again? Really? That's what you're gonna sell to him?
But it is something
And then I'm
like
gonna be
that. Like
started on
That's just gonna be funny as
Oh,
fuck.
you don't know about that shit.
Nah, you're right though. Like NBA is different than any other sport because one, you get to see the players' faces.
Yeah,
That sells in itself.
And they're all playing together.
yeah,
so you don't have to
dude.
go
You can put the
very
fucking
far.
camera right on the dude, right on his face, and he's shooting a free throw or something. You don't see the running back's face, nothing, dude, nothing.
You never see. You got to
The
know
only
the
time-
number
whenever,
to know
uh,
the person,
They're walking in and they have like their suits on or whatever. Like that's like the only time you can see that.
and that's very rare. You'll get clips of certain people.
And then you're like, who is that? Like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
you don't know.
That's very
Who
true.
is that guy?
That's what I'm saying. In the NFL, you know the number, and in the NBA, you know the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's the way it goes. And
It's kind of better, like, beneficial for NBA players because, fuck, you're walking around, everybody's gonna know who the
Have
fuck
you seen
James
that thing
Harden
on
is.
Inside the NBA where they try to get what's his Chuck? They get Chuck to like, hey, where's this guy playing at? And he'd be like, oh, that's fucking Tolliver. He's just like, I don't know where's he playing at. Like, he just recognizes him from his face, but
Yeah.
he's just like, I don't know. He's just a role player somewhere else.
Fuck, I don't even know that foot plays. Like,
see, I would
He's
prefer
on the,
if I had kids, I'd
Portland.
prefer basketball over football, just for health reasons.
If with my kids, dude, I'm gonna let them play football, whatever. If only if they're maybe like skilled position or if it's a big kid. We're gonna be playing baseball, man. But I'll be pushing for baseball more because I played fucking football from 7th grade, and I had like 5 or 6 concussions, bro. My fingers are all fucked up, and I'm just I'm fucking feeling it. I'm only 24, man. I fucking feeling it. So I think I'll just play baseball. If I had a kid, I'd be like, play baseball, man.
Yeah.
See,
I think that's kind of where I would be too.
I didn't have big enough hands to play football or any sport, really, so no, it's
I would just prefer the safety reason more than
Yeah.
like I love football over every other sport, but if it were like my own kid, I'd be like
Yeah.
obviously I would let them decide, but I would hope that they decided basketball or baseball.
It's kind of easier to get like kids into like professional as a basketball player because you could go on Instagram and
Yeah, dude.
just be out there just Instagramming the fuck out of your games and people are just gonna watch it. Like,
Yeah, dude. I was like LeBron's son.
yeah.
I was looking at his Instagram the other day, and then like some kid that was playing with him, I looked at his Instagram. I was like, "Fuck, this kid's legit."
yeah,
Like,
that's
you
how it
can't
works
do that.
now.
You can't. We couldn't do that shit in our age.
No,
So that motherfuckers are
these
really
things are different.
they're coming up.
Social media is the move. Like if you can do something on there that grabs people's attention, and then they share it, and then they share it on all platforms, it's like that's what.
Like
gets-
even just this alone, the Beard Brothers podcast, bro.
okay,
You guys are just like getting everyone from Raw. I mean, people like from Roswell. It's like it's spreading out, dude. It's every time I would go to Ben's work, bro. He'd be like, "When are we gonna get you on?" Or "When am I gonna get on?" Or something. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll let you know. And here I am.
there you go.
It happened like that a lot for me. Like if I'm just chilling at the Black Cook by myself, bro, someone walk up, "Hey, bro, what's up? We'll do your." I'm like, "Yeah, man, I do a podcast. Hi, what's up?" And I have like so many people's phone numbers. It's like I don't even know them. Like, how do I interact with them? And I don't even know.
Yeah.
Like, how am I gonna talk? Like, "Hey, you want to come on the podcast?"
Yeah, seriously.
I don't even fucking know them,
But
bro.
see, that's the thing is, like, you got people doing anything. Like, think of how simple people are. You can go and make fucking slime, and people watch you make slime.
Dude, yeah.
Like-
Like this
True.
ASMR bullshit.
Yes, like it's super simple
Oh, that
shit.
shit's sick.
It's
I like
just a
that.
matter of doing something and being comfortable in front of like a fucking camera.
Yeah.
And that's what people like today understand that are at a younger age too, because there's not an age limit to doing something.
Nah, hell.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you would wait till like you were like 15 to get your worker's permit and
Yeah.
fucking go get a job.
Because I like that little girl that was performing in front of a basketball team. She was like a rapper or whatever. And she was like 4. and she's fucking.
Dude, yeah, I know you.
Yeah, the little black girl. She sings like she knows the lyrics to her song, and she
Yeah,
sings
she was
it.
like singing a good dancing.
Yeah, she's fucking 4 years
She
old.
killed it,
Fucking
dude.
mean ass song, bro.
See, and that's what's up. She's gonna probably get some type of like commercial or something.
Dude,
Yeah,
you know
bro.
what's gonna sound crazy right now? I went to a Texas Tech football game one time. Was it Texas Tech football? Yeah, I think something like that. And there was a girl on like a tall ass unicycle, and she had like bowls, pottery. She was performing like this. She would fucking flip it on her head, and then it was crazy, bro. And then I saw it live, and then I saw her somewhere else on someone's Snapchat, somewhere like it was like a game somewhere else, and then on the Suns, Phoenix Suns, on the FS Arizona, whatever it is, at the halftime they're like, she's in the background doing the same shit. Just a Chinese lady, dude. Same. It has to be the same girl.
See, that's the
Same chick, bro. I'm like, dude, she's just moving up the ladders because of social
That's
media.
how it fucking goes,
It
man.
really does.
Okay, so I seen somebody. There's like a choreography dance group in Texas. I don't know exactly.
I was gonna say.
Nah, but they perform. They perform.
Yep.
No, they perform
Oh, Kim
in
Castro.
like.
No.
Nah, they lose the nationals and
Oh
shit.
shit.
Hey, come on, man.
Why don't we
I can't even get him on the podcast.
Hey.
Well, I'm
Kim
waiting.
Castro,
Me too.
You're the goat of
You're the
Roswell.
greatest Roswell person from Roswell ever. I don't even know she's from Roswell, dude.
That's
She's from somewhere.
She's from Roswell, dude.
She might be
she's
an
from-
alien.
She has to be an alien, dude. What's the fucking formula to win, dude?
I don't know. She wins all the time. Then.
She's Canadian.
No, I'm just joking around. You guys do good. I'm proud of you guys. I guess I'm glad football's doing good right now. That's
Sweeping
Hey,
it.
I know this is off topic, but I seen Freddie yesterday, bro. Do you know he's a junior?
Yeah, dude.
yeah.
I didn't
He
know
was a
that.
Even
sophomore
the
when
kid,
he played with us.
number 5,
Bro, he's young.
Gonzalez.
Yeah, bro. I was talking
Zay.
to him last night, and I feel like, yeah, I still we're gonna three-peat. I don't give a fuck. We're three-peating. And I was like, okay, fuck it, three-peat.
Yeah, bro. That fool made all state. Congrats. Like
Congrats
that's
to the Roswell High Coyotes.
yeah, bro.
Did you already have an episode like that?
We've
You
mentioned
gotta
it,
bring it
but
back in, man.
no, we're working on that.
Oh,
We're-
sorry.
We're in
You're
the works.
spoiling shit.
Spoiler.
Spoiler, we're gonna get it back on someday. Maybe next year.
Get, what's his name? Coach Lynn in, bro.
Bro, just
Spoiler alert.
shut up, bro.
We
You
get
gotta
it.
cut all this shit out. Nah, it's
Okay.
cool. It's cool. I mean, we work
Yeah,
on
yeah,
shit,
we're-
but yeah, bro.
I'm
we-
fucking,
They're busy. They're
if
just
you got ideas, bro, wait till after
I'm-
this.
They want to stay, bro. They're busy.
hey, I'm trying to grow my beard back out, man. I'm trying.
Hey man, we're
I'm trying to be
looking
the
for a third beer
third-
bros we can fill in the spot.
Sprite.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll be like Drake, dude, in that Sprite commercial.
Well, as long as you bring in like some of the Toronto Raptors, I'm cool with it.
Pascal. Nah, I want Serge Ibaka to cook it up. Have you seen his YouTube
Yeah,
channel
yeah,
where
yeah,
he cooks
yeah.
like weird shit?
He was
for-
But
cooking
see,
up,
that's what I mean too. Look,
So, dude,
everybody
yeah.
takes advantage of it.
Serge Ibaka, dude, he's like, you would have never known what he talked like, never know what he done, dude, nothing. And because of social media, dude, he's like cooking on the side, hooks up with badass models because
Yeah.
dude,
Dog, he's like
dude,
he's
I
like
would
a
have
sex
never
figure,
known
bro.
that, dude. Like, I would have never known, but he's like a sex symbol, dude, like
Yeah.
to girls because he's, I guess, a good-looking guy or something. I'm like,
From like Congo or whatever. The
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
she's
yeah.
from.
What the fuck? See, now I gotta catch up on this.
You gotta watch
fool.
the one with KD because he says KD was telling him. He asked KD like, "What girl have you jumped in their DMs and they didn't respond?" And there was a girl that Serge Ibaka was like going out with for a while. He's like,
ah.
so he said that and Serge looked at him like, "All right, whatever." He just looked at him kind of weird.
Dude, it's what
What
to them,
the
it's just
fuck?
like,
I've never watched this. I'm
Dog,
gonna have
it's
to watch
fucking
this.
funny because he
Yeah,
has
it's
like
good
all
stuff.
kinds
I
of
just started watching it too. It's good stuff.
Yeah, that was a good one, bro.
No, there's just so much you can do. It's just a matter of actually doing.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that we want is like we want people to come on talk their story because everybody has a story, man. Like nobody's story's the same. Nobody does anything the same. Even if our paths are somewhat similar, there's still things that are so unalike. Like you can be
Yeah.
on the same path, grow up exactly together, but maybe along the way this person lost people that were like, you know, unforgettable, or on this side maybe this person gained something, you
Yeah.
know, or it's just everybody has their ways in dealing with shit and going through shit, and that's what we're doing, man. Is we just want to talk like about any and everything.
Yeah, man, and it's funny that you guys did this because I listen to podcasts all the time, bro. I listen to you guys all the episodes whenever I'm working out or something, and I was like, damn, dude, I think I'd be a good person to be host a podcast or just bring in on a podcast. I can talk fucking bullshit forever, bro.
That's what's up.
So that's
fun,
like
bro.
it's fun, yeah. And you guys do a really good job of just keeping shit flowing, man.
Yeah, man. Honestly, there's so much shit. Like for instance, we were talking off camera, but I guess we can bring it on camera. Like we'll start just with the RIP of what is his name? Juice WRLD.
Oh,
I don't know him
yeah.
very well. Like I listen to a little bit of his
I
music.
never listened to it.
Other than the fact that I think he had a seizure of some sort and he passed away. I don't know the full extent of the story. We'll get into it.
He's a new younger kind of.
He's only 21.
Yeah, I'm saying like a
And
younger guy, like people,
was-
younger kids
Right.
listening to him.
And I've listened to a little
like,
bit of
dude,
his
I was
music.
like, dude, people were like really sad about like last year when Mac Miller passed away. Or was it last year?
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, damn, that sucks, bro. And then like I'm like with some of like my older cousins or something, just like. who
Okay,
cares?
so
I'm like,
let me ask
chill,
this. Do you think it sucks? Okay, that's a bad way of putting it. Do you think it's just that it hits different now because of social media?
Nah.
Because things spread a
Yeah.
little bit faster. Because think, if he had passed away like in the 90s, you might have found out, but probably
Just
either
like on the
later in the
news or
day or
something.
maybe days later.
Nah, because when Tupac died, it was fucking.
But that's Tupac.
Because
I'm
you had
talking
it on
about
the
this
news, bro.
smaller rapper.
He was-
Like
he was
Triple
pretty popular.
X.
It's huge, I guess.
Like-
He was pretty popular, but I guess you're right, because like Lil Peep, he wasn't that great, but everybody was sad over when he died.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Is it hits a little different now because the way it moves throughout the
How
society.
I woke up first thing I saw on Instagram that Juice WRLD died. And I said, what? Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, man.
It's
And
crazy.
then it
First
goes
thing
to
I woke
this
up
too.
to.
Like, so a few days ago, it was like probably 5 days ago, a little before the Pearl Harbor anniversary thing, there was a guy on the base or whatever. He had shot a few of the individuals. He was like a veteran or whatever. For one, they were thinking, how did he get something like that type of weapon on the base site or whatever? And then what happened to go about all that? And then you had the Pensacola, Florida. Like there was a little, I don't know all the details, but according to me, he was a young 22-year-old on a naval base, shot a few people, and there was like a Saudi native there that was filming, and like there's all this stuff like kind of trending of what's going on. There's just so many things that I don't know if we would have heard about any of this if it weren't for social media.
Yeah. Like even the shooting in what was it, Sadie? What is Sadie Hooks?
Oh yeah, Sadie
Dude, I
Hooks.
would have never heard about that if it wasn't for social media.
That's
like it literally
true.
has been on the news, but I think even the news got it because of social media too. Like it spread out.
And see, that's what's crazy too.
Yeah, I would never knew. Did you see the other day some Russian guys hacked into a bank and stole X amount of millions
Oh
or
yeah,
something?
yeah.
And they will never see like jail time in the USA.
What?
Because yeah,
Yeah, because it was the Russian
The perfect crime, dude.
dude. And
the
then
perfect crime, dude. These fools are balling.
yeah, they
Yeah.
Like they got fucking hot rods and all these dope
Damn.
soup cars and
Oh, I see
shit.
that.
You heard about it? Yeah, you heard.
Yeah, like they,
What?
bro, they're fucking ballers,
They're fucking
and all they
ballers,
did
bro.
was hack banks in America and take all this money. And
They literally found a fucking
What?
loophole in the.
in the system.
okay, so that's what I'm thinking too. Is how do you think we're really safe?
No.
No, bro.
And even at that extent, what is safe anymore? Like, do you just not care? Because like who do you trust? If you can't trust, like for instance, those people that got robbed for their money through the banks, it's like that's somebody we should be able to trust.
Yeah. Well, now that you're saying that, bro, an instance that happened, the thing that happened with me, man, it was went to the bank. I'm not gonna say the bank's name. I went to the bank. It was the drive-through, you know, and I think I pulled out like 50. I pulled out like $50 or something like I forgot, but the lady just gave me an envelope. And I said, "All right, later, you have a good day," and I put it in my truck, closed it, and then my grandma just lived right there, so Went to my grandma's house, and then like an hour later, my phone rang. Hello, Helazar. Is this Helazar? Did you get $1,500 in that envelope that I checked? And I said, who is this? And they're like, oh, it's from the bank. And I was like, no, let me. So I went to go look, and I had $1,500 in that. And I said, what the fuck, dude? I was like, yeah, I have it right here. So I took it back. She's like, oh, thanks. I pulled it from a different account. And this, so imagine that was someone's money, bro. That they're like, sorry, we just lost your.
They called you.
Yeah,
They
thank
called
God
me.
they gave it to you, bro.
And I was
Because you're
like, bro,
a good civilian. You probably
I
have
took it
morals.
I ain't got shit like that because I'm like, nah, you gave me $50. The fuck?
You're like,
yeah,
nah, but if you find it, let me know what
For
happens.
real.
Nah, but dude, that's
Dude, just think about it. That was $1,500 just at a fucking bank. Where else? Like, imagine where it's like, oh shit, I'm sorry. You wanted to take out 250,000. I took out 250 million instead, or like you like imagine.
You're right, bro.
One more
Like,
zero or one more this, or
that's true, and man,
and
that's
just because some person just fucking pushed the wrong number or something.
fuck.
That's crazy.
That's
bro.
crazy, dude. So you don't know, like you never.
You don't know, and
And
that's
pull it out cash
who,
to the
who
window.
knows who account I pulled that shit from? Like,
yeah,
if
because
has that ever
they.
happened to me? Do you think that's ever happened to you? Like, it's dude.
No, that's very true, dude. That's what makes me weary about the whole idea of a bank. But then it's like, how do you figure that out? Like, how do you go about it without a bank? You need a bank for the most part.
I'm getting all my money today. I'm putting it under my bed.
Yeah, but you still have to have
Hey,
you still
the
have to
address
have
is,
something to cash that check. They're not gonna give you cash like in the olden days. They're gonna give you a check. You can go cash it wherever you want. They're gonna charge you whatever fee, and then you're gonna
What if I just keep the check?
it's gonna expire eventually.
It's like 90 days, right? Or
Yeah, something like that. You
Dude.
gotta figure it out, and that's
So yeah,
what's,
the bank is yeah, we're fucked.
yeah,
I think
pretty
if you,
much.
I think you go to like the grocery store, like at Farmers. I think if
Yeah.
you take a bank or check,
You
there,
can take a
it's-
check and they'll do it, but they'll take like 3% or
Percentage out.
something out of your check.
What the fuck is this? My
Yeah.
damn life insurance? 3%?
No, I'm just saying they take a percentage of it and then that's that. And you get cash right there in hand, but it's still,
It's still on record.
yeah, there's no way of going about getting your money
Without
without some type of trace.
motherfuckers. I'm
And
start working for my old boss when he pays me under the table. Shout out my homie.
I mean, it's not the worst idea. I wish that was an option. Like, if you got a job and they're like, "How would you like to be paid?" I'd be like, "In cash."
I had a job in where we got paid in cash, and I got tips and everything, dude. And it was, oh, dude, I was balling, bro. I just had cash in hand, no trace of the anything. And then later on, the company started growing a little bit bigger, and we needed investors and stuff. So he's like, "Hey, I need to make sure I'm keeping tabs on your guys' payroll, so we're gonna get checks and get taxed and stuff." I'm like, ah, it kind of sucked, but I'm like, dude, I was like, it was like a good like year and a half where I was just getting straight cash. That's
Damn.
money, dude.
That sounds
Yeah, dude.
legit.
Yeah, that
so-
would be the
And
best
then
way
once
to.
we got like cash and stuff, I was like, throwing the system into it. I was like, but then get older, you know. It was just like a little. I mean, it was a kid job, so I was like, eh.
No, I get it. No, but I don't know, man. Like today's world, like even with this whole impeachment shit, it's just kind of. To me, it's just a
hold on.
joke.
How are they gonna put Trump in a peach, bro?
All I know is that fool said, "Why don't you invite me to the impeachment meeting?" Invites him. That's the wrong day. I can't make it. The fool said I couldn't make it, bro.
It's
What
just
the fuck?
to me,
It's
it's
a
just.
psych. That's the wrong day.
Were you the one that said the other day that it's just like a fucking soap opera?
Soap opera with
Yeah,
this
bro.
motherfucker, bro.
Like honestly, like it's just
It's
funny.
just a reality TV show.
Yeah, basically.
But what sucks is it really has to do with people's lives.
yeah.
Like this is some real life shit, and we can all make fun, but I'll say it. I don't give a fuck. I don't vote, so I don't care.
yeah.
But at the end of the day, at the same time, it's just like I don't know. Like I don't know why people get so caught up in the whole ordeal.
Politics and stuff.
Yeah, it's like
And bring it back to social media, bro. Dude, Trump was like always tweeting dumb shit, this and that before he was president, and then everyone just like bringing it up, or like I'm voting for hashtag Trump train or some bullshit, or I got my fucking hat on.
oh yeah, make.
And then, dude, everyone just kind of be like, damn, dude, like, what the hell? Like, so it just kind of starts trickling down. Even for like Obama, bro, like, just Obama alone, that like picture where he's like, what is it, like a painting or something, like it's like black and or red and blue, and it says like Obama on the bottom.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
what's it say? Believe or some shit.
Oh,
It says something on the bottom.
yeah, I think it was
Something like that. And it's like, dude, everyone started kind of voting for Obama just because his name was kind of catchy and everyone was kind of doing it on Obama. Everyone's kind of supported him throughout the thing, and it's just like.
Well, that's what I kind of got the idea of
So
too,
like Trump,
was
it's like social
everybody
media.
likes him and then everybody hates him.
Yeah, so it's cool to hate him and it's cool to like him.
Like at first he's cool and funny, he's grabbing your attention with all these fucking like little, what do they call it, windows and shit, but then now that reality set in and he's been our president for the last 3 or almost 4 years, now it's like he's a problem. And it's like, well, impeaching him's one thing, but it's like, well, he's got 1 more year, but what they don't want is a re-election. And it's like, well, I don't know. I don't think he's done bad, and I can take. I like a person that can
I
be
think
blunt.
he's a blunt guy,
Uh,
and I think like one of the good things he did was the unemployment rate is like super low now. So you got to look at it the bigger picture. But then again, I just don't give a fuck, dude. Like I
don't give a fuck.
I hate the politics.
my
bro.
only knock on it all is this: I don't understand how anyone in their right mind, if you're in your right mind, and if not, maybe go get checked out. There's psychiatrists and doctors you could talk to. When you really look at it, can you really phantom somebody taking control of an entire country and making a total difference within 4 to 8 years if you get reelected? Like, that's asking a lot for somebody,
Yeah.
one individual. Yes, you got the Congress and you got all the fucking courts and all that shit together, but you ultimately have one guy trying to dictate where all this stuff actually, what gets done, what doesn't get done. It's like, and you gotta think, the first year, he's coming out of running his campaign,
Yeah.
and he don't know what the fuck he's been, like, what he's doing at first. The second year, he's kind of got a good grasp on it. His third year, he's probably got a cold, but then he's already starting to worry about that fourth year
That fourth
running.
year, you don't know if you're gonna just kind of finish it off strong or just kind of try to push to keep it
Yes,
going.
and now you're worried about re-election, and then you worry about that, and then you get maybe a couple more years, but then you know, like, if you knew you were out the door, are you not coasting a little? Are you really going hard?
Yeah, I feel you, because like when you about to go on vacation that week before, you're like chilling.
That day
Yeah,
before, you're
exactly.
like, yeah, 5 o'clock, 4
5 o'clock. Exactly, that's a
So-
good example, and that's what I mean is,
Yeah.
In the restroom,
So-
fucking.
So what you're saying is we should just let Trump be our president forever.
I'm not saying Trump. And
That's
I'm
pretty
not,
much what I
I'm,
understand.
no, no, no.
That's what
I'm
I'm
not
getting
saying.
at,
I'm not
You
saying
said it, you
Trump.
said it.
I'm not saying I have anyone in mind either. I'm just saying
Bernie Sanders.
maybe somebody eventually can change because
I think it, even the, like how you said, the 4 years, if we made it 6 years, where it's in between 8 and it's in between 4.
With
6
no
years is a-
re-election?
Yeah, no re-election.
No
That's
re-election,
what
just
it-
6 years?
That's a good, like,
that would be a good
happy
compromise.
medium, bro, just to kind of keep everyone.
And then have him for
4
12.
years is
that'd be pretty
a
cool.
short
No,
time,
no,
bro.
no, no, re-election.
4 years is a short time. Like, even just like going back to like sports, like coaching, they judge you off your 4 years. Like,
But even then, you
'cause
might
it's
not
like,
get
then
4
you're not-
years.
You don't get the 4 years, bro. You don't get your recruits. You don't get this. You don't get. You didn't have
Exactly.
enough time to do this. So it's like.
Yeah.
That's where I stand. I just feel like I'm not saying a dictatorship is the way to go, but also I am a believer
But,
like change sometimes
that's
is good.
Yeah.
Sometimes change is
That's what
good.
it said. That Obama picture said change on the bottom.
It did, huh?
It did. It said change.
I just say it. It's just like everybody loved Obama, and then once Obama got out, they're like, "Fuck Obamacare, fuck all this shit," and then like,
And then it's like thanks Obama. Like it just comes.
yes, and then like they love Trump and his comical ways, but then now it's like, well, fucking Trump don't want to show me his taxes. Well, you show me your taxes. Let me see your taxes, and let's see how you feel about it. You're probably not gonna show me, right?
Does he file taxes?
Yeah, but he
I
like,
think something happened. I
yeah,
don't
like
know,
there's
bro.
some more details.
where he didn't show him where like
Yeah.
he's not. I don't know if he. They're saying he didn't file tax or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
like, I don't think he
feel like it's
claimed
kinda hard.
everything
I feel
and
like
all
it's
that.
kind of hard to keep taxes, filed
When you're
you
balling.
say, making this much money, guys.
I'm just saying, when it boils down to it, man, I can't knock on someone that's actually trying their best and don't give a fuck about what others think.
Yeah.
Because he's that person, like, I'm not gonna make all y'all happy, but I'm gonna do what I feel is the right thing to do. You like it, cool. You don't, fuck it. It is what it is. I get to say, not you.
Yeah.
I'm president. You want to be president? You go run.
I know where his taxes are, dog. With that boy Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffrey.
Damn, that fool's the creep.
Name's Jeff.
Rip.
Yeah. Nah, I don't know. I guess it'll be interesting to see what happens. Because,
Think they'll impeach him?
well, they said if it's gonna happen, it's
Dude,
probably gonna happen within this month. Like, this month is
Merry
it.
Christmas, Trump.
I have a fucking addiction.
Oh,
I fucking-
shit. Oh, fuck.
No, I just sports betting shit.
Okay.
And there's a website I use, one of the things that were like, there's always like different random shit. And one of the bets on there, dude, was like, what are the odds fucking Trump gets impeached? And it's like, they had an odds on this, dude. I'm like, dude, there's people actually gambling on this fool to be.
Well, that's the thing. When it comes to gambling, you literally can gamble on
anything, bro.
Like, there's really not much you couldn't gamble
Yeah.
on.
I'm about to become a gambler.
Dude,
I mean, it's addicting. He just admitted
so I'm
it.
addicted.
I mean, I guess there could be worse things he could be addicted to. So I gotta say that
Yeah.
much. He's probably doing something right.
What you guys do for? I'm gonna switch a fucking throw a change up into everything.
Okay.
What you guys do for Thanksgiving? It's already been about 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a
and
while.
then we got fucking Christmas coming.
I was
up.
crying because we lost
Oh,
again.
I was fucking
Oh,
pissed.
I forgot about that. It's 2 weeks in a row, 2
He's
Thursdays.
like, we just keep losing. I was like, for Christmas,
Is
I'm
it
gonna
four
probably
straight
cry.
losses, dude.
Three
Three
straight
straight
losses.
losses,
We lost
bro.
the
That'd be four.
Patriots, the Bills, and now the
Dog, we
Bears.
haven't lost a Thursday night in 40 years.
40 years.
And we lost 2 in a row.
We didn't play Thursday night. On
What do you
Thanksgiving.
mean? Yeah, we did.
Thursday day.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Day. You know what I mean?
Oh.
I was like, oh,
Oh,
come on,
well,
Joe,
I mean,
tell him.
I just was taking Thursday.
So that sucks, huh?
Dude, I don't really talk to you, so I don't know. Like,
What do you want to know?
I want to know everything about you, bro.
Nah, nigga, we have to get off camera.
Now, let me tell you a little story
Okay.
about this guy. Let me tell everyone a little story about Joel.
I think I know this story.
I don't.
I don't know, man. No. I have 2 stories, but I'll say the first one.
Okay.
So, we were at this place. It's called Farley's. 25-cent wings, bro. You know? Is that what I'm talking about?
Yeah. No, I don't know what you're talking
Dude,
about.
so
I know where
it
Farley's
was like
is.
I was like in fucking like sophomore year or junior year, and you guys know Richard Madrano, right? Richard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys.
That's my boy.
Yeah.
You alright.
Well, I just knew you because of middle school, bro, from fucking basketball, and that's I know me and Ben go way back, dude. Well, I just knew you from basketball, from Mountain View, so I knew you were just a crazy fucker, just right away.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Take me back to how'd you know me in middle school? Because we got 5 years difference.
Fuck, dude. Can I say the story about the city championship, dude?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh fuck, dude. Was it him? Is this him? Is this the guy? Or do you have another brother?
I don't know. This is the guy.
Wait, okay, yeah.
Oh, dude.
Go for it.
About the city championship, bro, for 8th grade.
For this guy?
For Ben.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. You remember that shit?
Go for it.
Dog, I haven't talked about this probably since that
Oh
day.
my god.
Okay,
dude.
just tell me.
All right.
I
so-
know this story now.
All right, so this is gonna be the story I wasn't gonna say. Dude. I was like, you know what?
No, we don't give a
I've
fuck.
heard
I
that.
don't
honestly,
give a
this
fuck.
might be the
Fucking water under the
clip,
bridge. So, dude, you were it was a close ass game. We were undefeated, whatever, and we were in the championship. And I was playing, dude, and something happened. They were bringing up the ball up the court, and Markel got the ball, it was a loose ball. Everyone fucking dived on the ball, and then one of these fucking guys for Brando fucking like swung at Markel, and then one of my friends, Jonathan, he fucking he pushed everyone, and it is a fucking scuffle, dude. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? And I forgot who. I think it was I don't want to say his name on here, but I just fucking pushed him for no fucking reason, dude. I pushed him for no fucking reason.
Dog, that shit was fucking crazy, bro.
And then Ben went fucking crazy. Boy, he just got up and you're fucking just trying to throw hooks with everyone. And then this fool just fucking out of the stands, bro. Middle school fucking game. You just fucking jumped over the bench and you're like, "That's my fucking baby brother. That's my baby brother."
Dog, I just remember hitting that fool.
Dude, fucking saying no fucking reason.
Dog, that shit got
That shit
wild
was fucking
real
hilarious,
fucking
dude.
fast.
If y'all ain't ever seen a brawl, that was the brawl to see.
That was the fucking Malice in the Palace.
That was
That was.
That was a
That
fucking
I'm all jumping in. and
What the
shit.
fuck? And then I remember Ben was just fucking having like an asthma attack or something. Weren't you having like
Yeah.
and then they kicked you out and you had his inhaler or some shit.
Yeah, they kicked me out right away. They were
This was
like,
dying, dude. It's fuck, man. So that's why.
I remember I hit him so nice, though, and all I know is I got fucking tackled. It was over after that.
I just fucking pushed someone and he just fucking slid. And then there was still like the last like 10 seconds left to be played of the game.
I wish I would have been there to see the last 10 seconds.
because y'all
Dude,
ended up losing, huh?
Yeah, dude, we fucking
Yeah.
lost like.
And everybody blamed my brother.
I didn't even
It's all fucking Ben's fault.
I didn't even get a play anyway. I hated my
That's
ass.
why they blamed me
like
on
I
you.
would play, come back, sit down, come play, and then fucking Ben would be fucking just chilling, dude, fucking just on the bench like this, fucking.
I don't lie. I would fuck them up in practice, bro. And Coach Clay would never blame me, bro.
Dude, Ben would just be like this, be like, "Hey, good shit, Lloyd." I was looking back at the picture, dude. I was the tallest kid in fucking middle school, and now I'd never fucking grew an inch, dude. So everyone's fucking. But I was a post and shit, and I'd fucking sit down and go, "It's okay."
I was just always just chilling.
Fucking chilling.
And one time, bro, Coach Clay told me to go in, bro. He's like, "Go in, don't shoot the fucking ball." I shot it every time I got up my kills off. I was shooting.
Why?
I didn't give a fuck. He
Trying
didn't
to
like
get
me.
his stats up, bro.
He didn't fucking like me, so I just fuck him.
The microwave, bro, just trying to get something quick going.
One day he put me in there to just do a hard foul on somebody, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I had a hard foul.
Coach Cooper used to do that with a few of the players, like Fabian Romero and shit. Like, he wouldn't even play. He would just like, "Hey, go foul that fucker, but foul him hard."
I fucking
Anyways, so that's how I just knew this guy was a fucking crazy guy from the fucking get-go.
Still have it at Barley's.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I want to feel
Oh,
Dude, I was
I
like
forgot
a
about
junior or fucking sophomore. I think it was junior year when like Snapchat just started.
Yeah.
So then
I barely got on Snapchat last year.
so then this fool was like sitting there by the door kinda. And then you were like with some chicks or like you were with like your friends, whatever. My friend Beto, he took a picture of Richard that had the flash on it. And then you were like, "What the fuck did you do?" And you're like, Beto, he was a scrawny little guy. And he's like, "Nothing, I just took a picture of my friend." Like, cause took a picture of Richard. So he was like, "No, you didn't. Fucking show me it." And you're like, delete it. And you're like, Beto was like, "Dude, I don't have it. It went away or some shit." And you're like, "No, fucking show it." You just got heated. I was like, "Dude, that's fucking Ben's brother, dude. He's gonna fuck you up."
I might have, but I don't remember that. I had to have been drunk.
Those are dark times, probably, dude.
Yeah, probably. Fuck, man. You're bringing up
Dark
some
times.
old shit. We're gonna have to end the podcast right now.
That was a good one. We haven't talked about that.
No, I've never talked
City
about that.
championship, dude?
Yeah, it was
That
at
was-
Goddard.
Yeah, I got her. Dude,
Yeah.
me and Ben, like, I wouldn't play in the beginning of the season, and then towards the end, towards the stretch, started calling the fucking Haas, throw me on the court, you know?
Yeah,
But
they throw the
me and this
microwave
fool
out
would
there.
me and this fool would just fuck around, dude, the whole fucking time it's on the bench, fucking have Markel drop like 40, and be like, "Hey, look at
Hey,
it."
what's up?
Markel?
And it was funny because there's three of us. There's me, this fool, and what's that one? It was us three always on the bench together, dog.
Yeah.
So
Dude,
we-
and then I remember the funniest thing I fucking would remember from the shit.
Fuck.
One of the assistant coaches, she was she was thick.
Okay, that's fine.
And she had a fucking string from her ass, dude, and it was a little string on her dress pants, you know. And then, dude, we were just like this fucking. I just came in, and fucking Ben's right here, and I think Stavi was at the end, and I just look up, and she's right here, and I said, "Hey, Ben." Do you remember this shit?
Yes.
I was I just got the string and I started pulling it, dude. It just came out like that much, dude. And I was like, "Oh fuck, dude."
This guy.
And then I was like, dude, it came out like this much. And then I was like, "Oh fuck," and I was like, "Should I just keep fucking pulling it?" And her pants are just gonna fucking fall off, dude.
That would have been lit.
so
That would have been
fucking-
lit.
That was so
That
funny,
shit was
bro.
fun because fuck, he caught me one time drinking in the locker room before practice. He's like, "You're running." And I fucking ran like around the fucking gym for a while. I was just like,
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
during
yeah.
our practice?
yeah, you
Yeah,
just,
dude,
I'm just
dude, I
running.
remember Ben just fucking.
I was just like, I didn't want to run, bro. I was all drinking in the locker room, and this fool got me one day.
Yeah.
So that's probably why I didn't get to play.
Good times, man.
That's all good.
When I did, I was shooting my shots. I didn't get fucked.
J.R. Smith, bro.
I didn't get
Fuck it.
fucked, bro.
That's what's up.
I forgot about that shit.
Well, fuck it. On that note, we'll leave it at that. That sounds like a good time.
That shit was fun.
Fuck, man, that's a long time ago. That was like
That was like
15
more than 10 years ago,
yeah,
bro.
that was like 15 years ago, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm
Oh.
still that legend.
Hey, let me. Just steal that guy. No, I wanted to bring something onto here.
Okay.
Is it yours?
I did like a. I was talking with my girlfriend last night, and I was like, dude, what should I talk about with this and that? And shout out Kiara. I won like what was it, dude? When I did that bracket for a beer,
Oh, it was like probably a month
like
ago.
maybe a month ago. I did a bracket on my Instagram for beer, bro. And I did like the sweet or like the NCAA bracket style,
Okay.
and I did like American beers, light beers, imports, and then
Craft.
like craft beers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I did like Budweiser, Michelob, or no, I'm sorry, what is it, like Budweiser? I have to bring it up, but it was like
Okay.
all those beers, you know, and then like Bud Light, Michelob Ultra, all that shit. And at the end, bro, I had, dude, it was getting, I would get like 300 votes. Like, I would get a shitload of votes. I mean, 300 is not a lot.
No, that
But
sounds
it's-
like a lot for
For a
people.
fucking average ass dude like me, dude. I was,
Yeah.
I was fucking ready to fucking start doing this shit all the time.
This was just
I
gonna
was
make
just
a
gonna-
beer
Yeah,
now.
you
I was just gonna
said
quit.
that.
I was gonna quit my fucking day job, dude.
Damn.
Nah, so then I would get into it, bro. At work, I didn't even fucking pay attention. I'd be fucking dude, just gonna do this shit, and and at the end it was fuck, who was
Michelob and-
Michelob Ultra and Dos Equis
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
championship, bro.
Okay.
And I had 240 for Michelob Ultra and 240 for Dos Equis, bro. 50-50 split. I was like, fucking dude, I got to fucking run it back. We did it again the next day because I would, you know, it's like a 24-hour pull, whatever. And I think Dos Equis,
Ended up
Dos
winning.
Equis is the fucking king of beers.
Damn. I don't.
I remember that.
I wouldn't disagree. I
But
would.
dude, I think I drank Dos Equis like maybe once or twice in my life, and I was like, nah, it's not that fucking great. But then I was like, damn, maybe it is good. So then I drank it. I was like, that's all right, man. It's fucking. I put on my snap one day. I was like, People's Champ, and I drank it. It was pretty good. I guess it is the fucking. I'm a Michelob Ultra guy, so
So your champ lost to
I'm
the,
a fucking
the real
runner-up.
champ.
The runner-up.
I remember seeing it,
No.
and I thought it was. Cause I voted for. Obviously, I voted for one.
Yeah,
of them.
dude, it was like every fucking round. Boom, 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 boom.
So I,
That's dope.
I
It was
voted-
sick,
I
bro.
voted, and
Everyone
then-
would swipe up on it and be like, "Oh, dude, I can't believe they're fucking losing this round." Or this one was fucking upset, dude.
Yeah, and then I seen the Michelob twice. I was like, I'm not voting again. What the fuck? I didn't read it. I was
The
like,
matchup didn't have as much, but it still had a lot because I think it was 240, and I think the championship had like 300 or 4, like 350 or something.
I thought
like
it
that.
was. I thought it like a fucked
One
up.
time.
Yeah, I thought it just like fucked up or something.
Yeah.
So I was like, what the fuck?
Nah, that's dope.
That's dope. Yeah, it was sick, man.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I remember seeing that shit on. It was on Instagram.
Yeah.
So we'll end on this. This is what we're gonna end on. It's about to be 2020. New year, new decade.
New year, new me.
Dang, well, whatever it
Can't wait to
is.
see who posts that.
What I want to see is how many times have you been in love or how many relationships have failed
In this decade?
in this year.
Just
Oh, in a decade? I guess we could do a decade. We'll do a
How
poll
many-
on that shit.
how many times have I been in love? Damn, dude, I don't know.
In this decade? In this decade? Hold on, we're gonna have to save this for
Hold on,
something else.
Yeah,
This is off
this
camera.
year. This year. You ready for this? Get your fucking notepads out, boys.
Yeah, how many times?
No. This year I fell in love 365 times because I fall in love with my girlfriend every month.
Oh my god.
Brownie points. Brownie
I was saying, you better get laid by this. No, okay, so on the real shit,
So, yeah.
It's 2020, new decade, new year, real shit. Anything that I'm changing the question up a little bit right now because I just thought about
Don't
this.
do it.
Yes. If you didn't do something this past decade,
Okay.
what is it that you're going to want to do this new decade?
Fuck, dude, I don't even know what the hell I did yesterday, bro.
Fucking
Well,
hell.
this next decade, I guess I'll just buy my own house.
Okay.
Maybe buy more than one house and rent it out and do that kind of
Nice.
paper chase. But
Marriage
yeah, I guess I'll get married this next decade.
next year.
I guess I could do that.
Yeah, I mean, you're falling in love every fucking day.
Every fucking day I get fucking push F5 and refresh it every
I'll
fucking
make
day.
sure to bring the Dos Equis, bro.
Yeah,
I
you made it, those Yankees. Ooh, fuck, good times, new decade. Everybody out there, fucking have a good day or whatever. The only thing I didn't say today, and I just barely remembered, fucking like and subscribe. We're an hour or something deep already. Fucking like, fucking subscribe.
It's fucking crazy.
I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and if you didn't, still like it. Y'all have a blessed week. Till next time, Beer Bros out. Peace.
Laters.
It seemed like an hour and a half.
Dude, that was fucking quick, bro. That's what everybody